And hello everybody, welcome to race 16 of 18 in Season 1 of the Gander Mountain Cup Series. We are here at Bristol Motor Speedway, our final short track of the season. With only 3 races to go on the schedule, it is anybody's chance to win the championship. Henrietta Fitzwater still has a slim lead over James Qualls, but there's some other drivers right in the thickness, such as Alex Hawkins, last week's winner, Anthony Rickey, Ian Dutta, Haruka Takeda, other drivers that are right there in thickness to win this championship. Who will it be? We've got 3 races left to determine it. Right here, starting on pole in today's race at Bristol, is number 55 of Kev Shearer. Now meaning where today's race is being titled the WESCO 300.
Drivers, start your engines!
Kev Shearer on pole for today's event. Alongside Shearer is the number 2 of Topanga Wilson. On row 2 will be Taro Takanawa and Kyle Anderson. Let's give you the whole rundown of the starting grid on the left side of your screen. Takeda, Steinmetz, Falks, Nichols, Jones, and Wakabayashi round out your top 10. Scroll through on the left side of your screen, and you can find your driver's name. There have been some dominant cars over the last few races, and some not so dominant cars. The question is, which one of those drivers is going to end up in victory lane today? 50 laps at the world's last great coliseum. This should be a fun one, folks. Pace car, making the hard turn down pit road. Shearer and Wilson coming to the line now. Green flag in the air. The WESCO 300 is underway. Kev Shearer, nice jump there. Kyle Anderson to follow. Topanga Wilson right behind them. Kev Shearer getting a nice jump there to the lead. Getting a good run now. Across the stripe will lead lap 1. Everybody's already falling back, as Kyle Anderson will assume the 2nd position. Now we're done with 2 laps today, already on the lap number 3. This race goes by very quickly, folks, quicker than you can imagine. Let's scroll through the field and find some championship contending drivers. There's the 88 of Ryan Wilson already coming to pit road. I wonder why. Let's scroll back to the front of this field here. Whoa! There's some bumping and banging. Ryan Wilson coming down pit road. Very strange. There's some drivers in the thickness of the championship hunt. There's Maximus Falks just getting back in the championship hunt after some recent strong performances. There's the 30 of Austin Wilson who just fell out of it. There is Yui Wakabayashi who's in it. There's Luis Hernandez with a strong run last week, put him back in the hunt. There's Alex Hawkins, who's had some strong runs, putting him in the chase for the championship. There's the 3 of Ian Siegel, who's been at it. There's the 89 of Donovan Updike, with recent success, has been back in the chance for a championship. There's our current points leader, Henrietta Fitzwater. There's Eugene DeMax, who's not into it. There's Anthony Rickey, who's well into the points hunt. May have had a wreck up there. There's the 04 of Joshua Michaels, and then the 00 of Betty Johnson. The 34 of Troy Kang is in the mix. I believe that is all we have up until the 32 of Ian Dutta. But out front, the 74 is slow. That's Haruka Takeda. And there's the 55. He's leading. I don't think anybody has wrecked so far. The 88 is 3 laps down. The 74 is 2 laps down. That must have been because they pitted very early. Anyway, lap 8 now completed. Kev Shearer leading all of those as Kyle Anderson, that 87 Toyota, trying to chase the 55 down. Ryan Wilson moving quickly. He's up to 3rd, passing the number 2 car. Or never mind, Ryan Wilson is 2 laps down. My apologies. The 2 car is resuming the 3rd position as Kev Shearer trying to pull away from the 87 Kyle Anderson. Next week, we head to Texas Motor Speedway as there are only 2 races left on the schedule after this, Texas and Homestead. In Texas, we are making that big announcement everybody's been waiting for on what Gander Mountain Cup Series is going to be doing next year. A lot of news will be heading into Texas. Right now, we're just focusing on this race. Kev Shearer, your leader. Currently leading on lap 12 of 50 as we're about to complete lap 12. Now we're going to be on lap 13. Gaining his lead now over Kyle Anderson in the number 87 Toyota. very quickly in this race. We're going to end up catching, the lead pack's going to catch some lap down cars. And with the pit strategies, there's going to be some lap down cars spread out everywhere, which is going to make this race really fun to watch. Dominating the first segment of today's race. 15 laps complete as we hit the stripe this time. Kev Shearer leading all of those as he creates more space between him and the 87 of Kyle Anderson, as it looks like that space is getting smaller and smaller now. Smaller than it was, at least. Or it might be even staying the same. However, all that matters is Kev Shearer being your leader, and it looks like that gap is getting smaller, folks. It is down to 0.41 seconds between the two cars. I guess the embraciveness of the short track is making it look like they are further apart, but no, folks, they are close together. They're down to 0.39 seconds apart. 55 slowing down a little bit. He may end up pitting soon. It may take 1 or 2 pit stops in this race. I believe it may only take 1 for some drivers. We'll see at lap 25 if everything stays green and all the drivers are still running at lap 25. Then it will be a one-stop race. Right now, Kev Shearer has lost that lead. Kyle Anderson right on the bumper. Ooh, he shoved Shearer. Don't think anybody's out of this race officially. 2 cars are off the new lap. Everybody else running clean. The 87 looking, trying to figure out a way around the 55. How is Kyle Anderson going to make this move? Peaking high, realizing there's nothing there. He's going to get some help from the 88. That is Ryan Wilson. Kev Shearer will lead yet another lap. 22 laps in the books. Ryan Wilson now peaking up high, wondering what that's for. He's almost looking a bit off the pace. And still everything looks clear from my ticker here. Kev Shearer leads another lap. The gap is now widening between him and Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson has sort of slowed down and latched onto and allowed Ryan Wilson has now been allowed to latch on to the 87, and maybe that's going to cause something, as we are now on lap 25. If the drivers complete this lap without pitting, we will know that this will be a one-stop race, if even that, if the drivers have the ability to go all the way here at Bristol. Kev Shearer will not pit. It is a one-stop race, folks. Now he's going down low. I think now he will pit. The question is, who's going to inherit the lead? We'll find that out in a minute, but now we're going to focus on the 55 to see who will win the race off of pit road. 55 looking for his spot. Looks like the 99 is the current leader right now. Let's go find the number 99. There's a lot of cars coming down pit road, including the 99 of Cody Lamas. He's the first pit stall off of pit lane. Looking for him so we can just get it in and ride his way on out. Let's see what our ticker says about any other drivers that'll be coming to pit road sometime soon. There's Sharuk Takada and Ryan Wilson, each multiple laps down, coming to pit road now. According to our ticker, Cody Lamas is still being called the leader. We'll follow our ticker and let you know if any changes happen. But right now, that number 99 Florida Lottery Toyota Camry for RAB Racing is the current leader. As they cross the stripe this time, he may have been passed, technically. See, there he crosses the line. He is going to fall back. The new leader is the 22 of Ray Takeda. Ooh, Betty Johnson's hookless. Wonder what that's about. Where's that 22? Is he on pit road? Where's the 89? There it is, the 22. Ray Takeda. Gonna lead this lap. And gonna take the lead. It seems as if this is going to be a run-stop race, but because everybody pitted at lap 26, it makes me wary to see if they will be able to make the stretch of 50 laps. Lap 30 now in the books. 3/5 of the way done here at Bristol. Ray Takeda, your leader. Apparently, Matthias Paiva is in second, and he's way back there because a pile of lap-down cars are in his way. Third place is back here, Ray Jones. 2 more lap cars separating him from second. Then you apparently the 8 right there of Kyle Keith is in 4th. This race is very spread out right now. That's our 5th place runner back there, Eric Steinmetz. 6th place is right there. That is Brendan Nichols. 7th, luckily, is right there. That is Zachary Fitzwater. He may be able to make a move. Only driver right now that really can make a move. Looking for other drivers on the lead lap. There's the 20 car, who's being scored in the 8th position right now, who must be in a very awkward position on track. There's the 22, who just skipped there. There's the 20. Being declared in the 8th position, 9th position right there, that is the 79 Henrietta Fitzwater. In the 10th position is back here, that's Jackie Tang. So let's go back to our leader now, Ray Takeda in the 22 Discount Tire Ford out of Penske Racing. That team has run strong this year, but just hasn't been able to nail down the win. This might be the track where Penske can get their first win in the Gander Mountain Cup Series. Ray Takeda running very strong today. They're going to cross the line this time. 14 laps to go, my apologies. Ryan Wilson is, I believe, 3 laps down, yes. And he is, right now, trying to make it 2 laps, as he is on the bumper of the 22. He would be the next to pass, if he can make the pass, which it doesn't look like he will right now. Ray Takeda is too strong for that. But if he makes the pass, that'll put him 2 laps down, which means he'll have to make 2 more cycles around before he can even think about leading this race. Right now, Ray Takeda is separating herself from Ryan Wilson. Almost because of the distance and the number of lap cars separating the 18 all the way back there. You can see that white car with blue logos. That's the distance between the 22 and the 18 right now. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot. A very big distance between the 2 cars. As there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lap cars in between them. So it almost seems virtually impossible for that number 18 to get out front unless something happens to the 22, like a blown engine, or she gets turned by that 88 right there. 88 is notorious for causing wrecks. Will it cause a wreck today? Ryan Wilson all over the bumper of Ray Takeda. This is not for the lead. This is to get a lap back. Ray Takeda running strong right now. I don't think today's finish is going to get her any chance to win the championship, but a win is still a win. And when you're not points racing, you're going to want to go all out. Like I said, after this race, folks, we will be 2 races before we announce our champion. Ray Takeda, very strong right now. Across the stripe, now 44 laps in the books. Ryan Wilson falling back, which is going to cause a 4th car fall back as well before you get back to the 18. Maximus Falks, who actually is on the lead lap. 22 going to lead that another lap. We are 5 to go now. Ray Takeda, after the pit road shuffle, somehow got out front and may just be able to give Penske Racing finally put them in victory lane. 22 car been looking for that all season. Been looking for victory lane, has missed it multiple times. Same thing with the 12 of Eugene DeMax. Both cars have had their chances of winning and missed it. They're looking to throw those misses away today. We're 3 to go. Ryan Wilson all over the 22. It really doesn't matter. 22 now getting into some lap traffic. The 16 and 32 are both up ahead. Are they both on the lead lap? Yes. Ray Tack to put them a lap down. 2 to go. Not enough time for Maximus Fox to catch the 22 unless something goes wrong. Going around the turn 2. One last time today. 2 more times actually. White flag in the air for Ray Takeda. And the WESCO 300. One is 1 to go. Ray Takeda on the backstretch running strong, unless she gets turned, which she will not. Ray Takeda wins the WESCO 300 at Bristol. Great run by the 22 team at the second leg of this race and edging out the victory. Great runs by a lot of drivers in today's field. And a good thing for them, they kept it clean here today at Bristol. Let's show you our official finishing results from Bristol today. Ray Takeda gets her first win of her career. Congratulations. Maximus Fox gets second. Ray Jones third. Kyle Keith fourth. Brendan Nichols fifth. Zachary Fitzwater sixth. Eric Steinmetz seventh. Henrietta Fitzwater gets eighth. The fact that James Qualls is not even close to that might just hold the lead for another week, that 79 team. So the 20 of UAF Apache is 9th, Jackie Tang 10th, Eugene Max 11th, Anthony Ricky 12th, Cody Lamas 13th, Luis Hernandez 14th, Captain Marvelous 15th, Annie Appleman 16th, James Quall 17th, Ian Siegel 18th, Troy Kang 19th, and Mattias Paiva 20th. Ian Dutta 21st, Alex Tanker 22nd, Robert Stewart 23rd, Taro Takanawa 24th, Junior McMillan 25th, Calventius Proximus 26th, Darian Taylor 27th, Betty Johnson 28th, Alex Hawkins 29th, Joshua Michaels 30th, Joshua Blackheart 31st, Barry Baker 32nd, Donovan Updike 33rd, Austin Wilson 34th, Kyle Anderson 35th, Topanga Wilson 36th, Haruka Takeda 37th, Ryan Wilson 38th, and our pole sitter, Kev Shearer, ended up finishing dead last in 39th. Well, folks, that's all we got for you today. Thanks for tuning in to the WESCO 300. We'll be sure to catch up with us next week as we are 2 races away. Not only will we have our announcement on what's going on next week, but we will have coverage at Texas Motor Speedway of our Discount Tire 300. We'll have 2 races left to go. Be sure to tune in with us then, folks. Like if you want to see more racing action. Subscribe to get all your GMCS videos sent directly to you. Comment to keep your ride. We'll see you guys next time.